Hello world, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Campaign Mode. Whee! It has been 4 months. Another 2 months since the station came up, which means it's time to bring old Stayputnik back, so its data can be offloaded and used for sciences and other related objects. The graph has probably reset itself. Yeah, it's stored the data now, you see. Yeah, but that's okay, we've stored the data, that's fine. What we need to do is we need to get this thing landed as close as possible to the Space Center. Where is the Space Center? It's in the middle of the night. I want to get this within a couple kilometers really, so we can actually retrieve it and gather the data. Otherwise, it's all for naught, really. Don't want it to land in the ocean either, because, well, boats and me ain't a thing. We're going to wait until it's daytime on the Space Center so we can better do this. Alright, dawn approaching over the Space Center there. We're going to come around and do a burn from around about here-ish, I think, just to see how we do. See if we can drop it to about 40 kilometers over the Space Center, and then hopefully drag will do the rest, you know. About there'll do. Okay, we want retrograde. Yeah, thank you for all your lovely comments on the last video. Lots of many good suggestions. It seems that there's a unanimous want for a lathe water base and a moon base with cathane refueling and stuff. And it was a good suggestion to, I'll do this burn and then I'll actually, go on. Here we go. That's changing pretty good. Yeah, that's fine. And by the time we get around there, Space Center will be there. No, will it? I think we'll drop that to 30 or 25. 10. That seems okay, don't you think? What altitude would it be there? Probably 10. That's gonna fall short, isn't it? Yeah. Bring it up to 20. It's about 25, 30. Come around. Bring it back up to, yeah, something like that. Alright, we'll go with about 30 here. And we'll see how she goes. Alright, how much fuel we got left? Plenty. Quick save, lol. Yeah, it's been some nice suggestions and stuff. Where's the comments? Ah, yes. Honey badger don't give a shit. Generally, honey badgers don't give a shit. Die in a hole. Okay, there seems to be a little bit of tension going on there. Calm down. People informing me about the various different chemicals, hydrogen peroxide and that, yeah, because I'm being stupid. Let's try and pick ones where people aren't arguing. You should call your station Hades Station. Hades is a pretty cool guy. He's voiced by that guy. What was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Hades was voiced in the Hercules cartoon. That movie was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Just scrolling through the comments now. Shipyard. Interesting idea. Yeah, transport. Yeah, this is a good idea from Ehrenrich, I think. I can't. Yeah. Build a mining base on the moon so you can transport fuel back to Kerbal to sell or use. You should be able to do it when the budget's a bit higher. You know, I'm willing to do that if I switch Moon for Minmus. Minmus is, you know, it's the more logical target for a cathane base because it doesn't take that much to get off the ground. So, Oh, you guys have been just looking at this boring screen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go land. Oh, it's still dark. Are we getting drag yet? You know what? I think it's probably what altitude we at 60 kilometers. Prograde, that's backwards. No, prograde's the way we want. Yeah. I think I'm gonna raise it just a little bit. That looks good. That looks good. One final more flight adjustment. We're coming in pretty hot. Whizzing by. Switch our camera. Whee! Yeah, some snowy mountains there. I think the second KSC's over here somewhere. Whee! Oh. Ooh. Oop. Creaky chair. That's because it's actually made of 2 chairs that I bolted together. Because I'm a scavenger, and you know, bolts, nuts and bolts, they are the saviors. Also, you know, I'm just a cheap bastard. I'm so tempted to just start burning in random directions now to flail, but this is actually looking like it's going well. We're at the time when I could be deploying the parachutes, but I don't want to just yet. I want to get this thing. Oh, oh, this side of the mountains, please. Come on. Looks like it. Looks like it. Okay, okay, okay. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah. Let's just that way a bit. We just burn off what fuel we can. This thing just doesn't really want to play nice. Just want it to be that way a bit more. Clear this mountain range, you see. Because that'll be a bugger to retrieve this probe, you see. Probably be popping the chute soon. What's the fuel doing? When the fuel's done. Okay, and off. And there goes the fuel, or parachute rather. There goes the fuel. Okay. Just over the mountain range. That's fine. That's fine. It's not bad distance. It's a few kilometers. What, 20? Markers? 40. 40 kilometer. That's not bad. It's a stone's throw in space, anyway. Looks like we're going to land at a nice, safe pace. So, my phone went off. Cool. Cool. It's a friend's birthday. Yay. Whee! Coming down to the ground. Please don't break anything. Your delicate science data, and you know you do have a plutonium. Oh! Stay upright. Okay. That's good. I wonder if we can wiggle this to be a bit more. Oh, come on. No, I don't want it facing that way. The computer has to be visible. There we go. It's landed. And the computer is accessible by Kerbals. Mission success! We're gonna leave it. I want to go to the Space Center, please. Sir? I want to go to the Space Center. Because I'm throttled up, that's why. Now, we need to go retrieve this thing and get some data on it. So we're gonna need a vehicle. This is gonna use the sort of generic vehicle test rules or whatever it is. I kind of made up some rules to accommodate for building random assisting things, and they're kind of, you know, they're kind of not that good, but it is necessary in some cases. I'm thinking while doing so. Brain hurt. Rar. Okay. You know what would be cool? What would be cool here? See if I had something that spun. I know I got that thing, but I don't know whether that thing actually works for this. Ball bearing. I don't know whether it's going to work for this, but we'll see. I hope so. Because then we can attach the winch, wherever it is. Winch, where are you? Hello? Sir? I didn't want to click that. Ah! Yes, the winch. Beautiful. And the electron magnet. Remember to make sure that when you're attaching these things, there are two nodes here. Make sure it's on the furthest back one. And being an electromagnet, this takes batteries, so we're going to have to put a power core on this thing. Which is going to also double as some nice ballast, I think. Come on. Attached nicely. Can I hear a truck? Sounds... Huh. Or an airplane. Hello. This will add some nice back ballast as well. Also, I did put two inside each other there, so that's fine. And we're going to strut this up a bit. And from now on, it was suggested that I just do a rolling cost counter. Like, rather than have to think about it. If I know the general cost. I mean, technically, if I go over budget, that's fine, because in real life, that's entirely possible. As long as it's tallied up and everything, you know? So, we'll do a running counter, like, bottom corner. It'll probably change when we change from the VAB into, whatever. Alright, I think this is worth a test anyway, so... We also need a ladder to get back into this thing. If you can get out of this thing anyway. So let's go take this thing out, just to test it, see whether it actually works. Alright, that didn't work. This little piece in here has some sort of weird properties to it for making of other vehicles. That's alright though, because I installed Damn You Japan. I won't be using this mod much, because it's kind of borked. For larger things, I can't even find the parts right now. The hell? That's the claw. Where's the cylinder I need? There it is. The Rotatron. The Rotatron. Oh, the Rotatron can. God, he mixes it with love. Anyway. Right, let's save that. And turn off fraps when we go to the launch pad, because that's what crashes the game. You know, this thing used to have an interior, and there was Kerbal sat in it, and there were doors on it, and all sorts. I don't know why that the interior model for this has just disappeared over the ages. Probably with the changeover to Bobcat's handling of this vehicle. So we've got regular Kerbals in here at the moment. The ground crew is going to be regular Kerbals, and we'll save the names for actual astronauts. So let's just do a test thing of this. Good handling. And the crane works, that's cool. We're going to fold it in the backward position right now. This is the Kerbal attachment system. I'm sure most of you watch Scott Manley, so you have a basic understanding of it at least. I attached that a bit high, and that's going to annoy me forever. But yeah, this is basically how a vehicle like this works in our rules is you pay for the cost of the vehicle as well as a standard base 1000 Kerbit, whatever, I don't know, Kenny, 1000 Kenny kind of just price, and it's considered an asset, and as long as this thing exists in the local area it can do work for you. I might take it back into the garage and fix this, but this is now an asset. So there's our target. We have to go collect it and get its data so the scientists can do their things and get all the data back. So this is going to be one hell of a long journey. I hope you like where this is going. That doesn't overbalance us at all, does it really? Changes their center of mass, so the screen actually changes. See it? How the truck's going off to one side? It's because their center of mass is changing. Camera always focuses on the center of mass, you see. Yeah. Very simple, does the job. No IVA either. So, yep. I mean, the hell. There used to be. There used to be. Oh well. Maybe I'll look into that later and see if I can find the IVAs for it, the internals. And actually, if I do this, I should be able to set cruise control, and it'll stay at this rather fast speed actually. No, it's not bad speed, but we're cruising along now. I'm not even holding the controls, so as long as we slow down for bumps. Can I slow down by pulling back? Yeah, I can slow down because we apply the brake. That's fine. It's cool. So I'm going to catch you when we're a little closer to the target. It's always a good point in journeys like these to just put the handbrake on and quick save. Because although the occasional bump and explosion is fun, well, you know, I mean, granted, I've not been driving for 15 minutes. I've had time acceleration on 3. Apparently this thing's actually pretty stable. Kind of, ish. Yeah, but yeah, it's getting more hilly now, so got to be very careful, very careful. Rodkey, Shelby, and Aldvi, they have to go pick up this precious cargo. You see, almost flipped it. She doesn't like this hill. Be very careful. I also didn't put any way of recharging this thing on here, so. That's a limited fuel supply, that is. It's okay. This hill is a lot steeper than I imagined. Come quite far though. Just gotta be real gentle. There we go, coming up on it. I think once we get this back, we'll do some upgrades. We'll move that down. We'll put a second one back here, because now I realise that that thing's just going to be rolling around in the back in there. And I'd like an electromagnet on the back just to hold it in place. Okay, very steady now. Just gotta come right up to the side of it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Oop. Bring the crane out. Open up the GUI. The Kerbal attachment system. Oh, and we'll have a quick save while we're here, eh? Okay. And extend. Almost right on the money. There it is. Sways insanely. Okay, we've got it. How's the battery dead? Wow, that's causing so much lag. Alright, we'll do a couple tests here. We'll lower it gently in the back. This one. Gently. Alright, okay. Okay. Got a bit of sway on as well now, so. Looks like we're just gonna have to carry this thing. This could be bad. Yeah, that is a lot of lag. Draining that battery really quickly too. Oh, frig. Probably could have used, and that is so much lag. I wish things like this just would be nice, you know, and play nice, but oh dear, don't know whether this is going to work too well. Yeah. Alright, a little bit more out of the budget, but we've upgraded now, because this one's a little bit more top heavy. Yeah, the target's back there. Yeah, that other one was just not working, and I wasn't willing to risk it, so I've replaced it. This one has a bucket, which is cool. It also has, you know, some radiation emitters. Plutonium, as it's going to be called, and the aforementioned extra winch. And we raised the crane up because we've now got a bucket on the back of this, but hopefully this thing will be more useful than the other ones, but she's a bit more squirrely, so you got to take this real gentle. I'm just gonna catch her back at the lifting. Alright, we're finally back out here with revision 3 of the bloody truck. She's got a lot of ass weight. The next revision, I think. These things I'm just going to pay for separately as upgrades, but I'm going to put a weight here, something down here like a big fuel tank, or replace this with a fuel tank counterweight, because she's ass heavy, and she really does pitch up on them rear wheels quite a lot. This is the final approach. This really steep mountain. Look, those front wheels just go up, look. Gotta be really careful here. In fact, I'm gonna kill the cruise control. Bring that speed down. Put out the anti-roll legs as well. Hopefully these will give us some support. Even if we do flip, we can re-flip ourselves. Is that it? There she is. Okay, maneuver into position. Kick it with the legs a little bit. And handbrake on. Cool. Once again. Excuse me, sorry. Wow. We're out here. Where's that sun? It's early evening. Late afternoon, whichever. Let's get that GUI. Now, which one is it? This one to go down. Pretty close. There we go. I should just bring that up just a little bit. Okay, and retract the mundo. There we go. Terrible lag. It mostly lags when you're moving the actual frame of reference like this. Quite painfully. That's the wrong one again. Not what I wanted. Alright. Okay, now this is the dangerous part. Oh dear. Is that going to stay in there when we move? We're going to have to very gingerly... Oh god. Turning around on this hill is not a thing that's going to happen, is it? Not very well. Come on. Don't full throttle it too much. Might have actually been easier to, or wiser, to build a truck from scratch using the individual wheels. Was it Toho Torpedo? He makes his own wheels. Yeah, because then we could have structurally balance the weight a little bit better with a central chassis. But hey, it's not that bad. Okay, we're round now. Alright. Not sure how much this winch weighs. It might be safer to actually take it sideways so that all of its weight's more central. Alright. This is where one should quick save, but it's dangerous. Stop. Thank you. Okay. This is gonna be an interesting drive. I'll catch up with you in a bit. We'll be home soon. We're just passing part of a crane. Yeah. One was lost, and the other went back for upgrades. Poor thing. I managed to get it to attach to the magnet a little bit, kind of being a bit jinkies here. And it seems to be a little bit better balanced with that, but whenever we accelerate we go up on our back wheels, we rear up. And it's getting late in the evening now. Oh. Turn them lights on, eh? Alright, well here we are, at a glorious 6 frames per second. Coming up on the Space Center once again. Oh yes. Gonna deliver this for the scientists, and they're gonna take the data, and we're gonna probably put this truck back in the VAB or back in the hangar for storage. We don't want too much cluttering up the area around here, you see. First time around I had this idea for like putting lights down the runway and all sorts of crazy shit, but after doing like 2 of them, you know, it's just like so much lag. As if you're flying down the runway and you've got all these things loading into physics range and then unloading, it's just oh, so much lag. That's what it is. It's so much lag. You should be yeah, I mean, we're getting tons of lag just coming up like this. And we're going to put it over by the science area. Something exploded. What exploded? Slow down. A Graphotron docking port. Okay. Another one. Dual truck axle collided into surface. Oh, it's the trucks, isn't it? I loaded into physics range of a truck that was back here somewhere, and is no longer back here. It was there. It's gone now. Whoops. Ooh. The place is dangerous. Oh. Trucks exploding all over there. Hey, they were over there, now they're over there. Oh my god. Wow! Okay. Alright, that's... are we being raided? Probe. It's those damn Kerbal Space Center 2 guys, isn't it? They're trying to bombard us with orbital weapons to destroy our operations here. That was fucking crazy, that. Oh, here we go, banking up. Don't want that. This is not... Whoa! Whoa, there goes command center. Shit. Wow. That is some serious debris. Oh shit. That was kind of close. Oh yeah, that's pretty close. Oh. And that just landed fine. Okay. Well, there goes our clock. Maybe they had maybe they have weapons on the moon already and they were firing down at us. Fuckers. Alright. Well, we have to investigate. Is that the truck portion of it that survived? Looks like it. You know what, we'll offload the precious cargo before we go over there. Damn. This is another reason why it's unsafe to build things around the space center. Because shit explodes. Alright, well here's the science building. Okay. You retract. And crane, move around. Do your craney goodness. Like, lag everything up. There we go. Wrong way. Come on. You can do it. Let's deposit it safely. There ain't no way of depositing it gently. Oh! The parachute exploded. Oh no, it's still there. Okay. Let's bring that back. Raise these legs so we don't catch it. Whoop. Whoop. Alley-oop. And we don't need this gooey. So off we go. Scientists can look after that. That little cut there was because I sneezed violently. Damn, that was a huge sneeze. Oh! Physics loading again. Shit is just jumping around today. Yeah. Man, maybe it's the GUI that's lagging out a bit. Let's try and do it without that, and see what happens. This is the point where we're doing. Oh, don't do that. Well, we got it up the right way. I wonder if we can just. Oh God! You see, we didn't hit it that hard. Come on. Kerbal Space Program. Fix your physics. Alright, let's extend. Oh, go backwards. Magnetize. You know, if you did this right, you could almost actually rewrite a vehicle with this. Whee! Oh. That was silly, wasn't it? Oh. Retract. Okay. So we can get this on the side. Like that. And then a little bit of rocking motion. Gear. Ah. What the hell is this? Alright, well, this is getting pretty silly now. It's in one piece. It's in one piece. The guys will come out and write it, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Trust me, it'll be fine. Smile. It's a successful mission. Yes, they've gathered the data. Which is head bump against it, of course. Anyway, that thing's just going to stay there now. Man. That move's pretty cool. Alright, well, we'll have to get another clock in situ at some point. But, until then, the scientists have taken the data, they've gone through it and analysed all of it, and In fact, the graph will be in the description below. There'll be a little link to the picture of we mapped. Well, we did all those little squiggly science experiments. That was pretty cool. But we need to start moving people into space with the next part of our space station, the habitat module. Very simple habitat module just to get the station up and running. Small power supply, small solar panels, RCS maneuvering only. And there's the docking majigger. Cool. We're going to have to build a rocket to launch this. So I'm not going to record that because, you know, it's building a rocket. Alright, what we have here is a rather simple rocket. Let's go take a look at it. 68 grand. I have no idea how much money we have. The other thing we should get a reward for, and this should pay for itself because we'll get a load of bonuses for getting Kerbals into space. And what are we looking at for Delta V? Alright, we went with something a little more conventional. It's about 70 something, I think. Turn symmetry off, please. Thank you. 78. It's a lot of money, but we want to get this up there. So, alright, here we are on the pad. Rather classical looking rocket. I haven't quite figured out how to actually change names yet in this version of Kerbal Space Program. It's a lot more kind of esoteric. I mean, the whole persistent / save file, you know, with their quick saves. Really weird, really weird. Anyway, launching the rocket in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bang. Wow. That goes up, doesn't it? In fact, we don't even have to have the throttle on. She's doing well. All on her own. See how high that can bring us. Yeehaw! It's actually going up at really nice speed for the weight. Clean separation. Up we come. I switched it back to the old classic orange overheaty fuel tank. That's what causes most of this overheating, by the way. It's not just the engine, it's the orange fuel tank. Apparently it gets hot pretty bad. We'll start our turn. Now up to 20 kilometers. We've got the chatterer on to give us some little bit of... And the chatter has been upgraded to 0.3.1 apparently. It's got this handy little button down the bottom, so you don't have to have that window open all the time, which is cool. Which is very cool. This engine's doing very well. Get that apoapsis up. Actually, we're going to burn that fuel a little bit more up here. Not the most effective launch profile, of course, to be continually waggling about, but I want to get that poodle working as hard as it can to keep us going. I will see you in space, hopefully. Alright, apoapsis is coming up pretty nicely. We're about half a tank, nearly. I switched out to the standard size one here. Just give us a bit of extra oomph. So we will be draining too much fuel in the lower atmosphere on this thing. Alright, 80 kilometers, nearly there, nearly there. Gonna take this to 90. Yeah, 90 I'll do. There's 85. Alright, that is a 91 kilometer apoapsis. We've got plenty of fuel left. Plenty of fuel left. Ah, that was tense. Okay. Let's separate those payload fairings, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely jubblies. And there we go. No internal view for the cupola, but it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool still, nonetheless. We're coming up on apoapsis in just over 30 seconds. I'm gonna start burning, actually. Bring that down a bit. There we go. And burn. Just to bring that periapsis up. I've got some extra link struts on this thing as there, just in case we have anything else to attach to it one day. Big old battery, half-size RCS tank. Both of these, I believe, are from the Kerbal expansion mod. Okay, you're coming up a bit too much, aren't you? Yeah, aim back a little bit. Hopefully we'll have enough fuel to do this. We should have. Our periapsis is out of the ground. Lovely jubbly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's starting to get non-circular, but we're in space, so I'm going to off-camera do the various maneuvers to get this nice and even. Well, that's pretty damn exact. Quick save. Oh yes. Okay. We're going to keep this fuel tank on it for the moment to do our main burn towards the station. Then we're going to ditch it. Hopefully this doesn't fly into the station, or, well, the hub. This is the station, really. Bring out the solar panels. Give these guys a bit of power. And, those weren't the solar panels I was expecting. But they're pretty cool nonetheless. So I will, I'll catch you when we're a bit closer, because, you know, orbital rendezvous, it's one of those things, isn't it? Check out these cool cameras. Look at this. We've got some nice cameras on. Zoom. Hey, look, it's the sun. And there's a hatch. And there's our little dude on the hatch. Hey, how's it going? Ah, cool. Cool. Yeah, I'll catch you then. Alright, we're just passing it, so we're gonna begin burning towards our target. Hello? Is this facing the wrong way? Oh. We weren't targeting. I thought we were. Yeah. Okay, this is about the best point. So we need to burn towards it. Okay. Intersection is coming up. That's cool. This is looking like it's coming good. It's just taking us 6 hours to get here, that's fine. That's coming down nicely now. Just remember, any delta V we expend here to get to it, we have to nix out. That is enough because we're perturbing our orbit a little bit. It's fine. I think the next one we'll need is minus relative, or whatever it is. See, they're still sending back radio data. I don't really need that anymore, do I? So, get rid of that one, and get rid of that one too. Just clean the screen up a bit. Quick save a little bit. Let's get ourselves a little closer to her. Alright, we're coming up on the intersection now. Where is she? Kind of got to locate her. She's coming that way, so we're burning. We've got to kill all that delta V. Which is a good job we got this big engine. Which is a big engine now in space. Alright, cool. We're kind of stable next to it. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we're going to start drifting away from it, so we need to power on towards it. Now the map view isn't that good. I got asked to do a tutorial on things. Let me just, while we're drifting here, click the buttons. Haven't replied yet. Jeff Clark, I have a hard time doing the rendezvous and docking. Would you make a tutorial for those of us who suck at it? I did make a tutorial, but then it instantly went out of date, so I didn't put it up. I think I could do a tutorial, yeah, and I'll try and make it as simple as possible, or give you a this is how Stimpy does it because it's easier to do it this way.com sort of deal, because we all know this stuff can be really hard, and half of it is really to do with your design. If you, okay, relative, come on, no, turn around, come on, there we go. Okay. Right, the problem here is, now that we're using relative, we need to switch to kill because as soon as the target starts changing, so do we. Okay, that's good. In relation, now we're moving at only a few meters per second, which is cool. Whoa, look at that encounter go. That's pretty good. Alright, now we're heading directly for it. Really close, actually. I didn't realize how close we were. We got to actually kill our velocities here, because we're coming up on that really hard, and we're a really big thing with a really big fuel tank, and I didn't think of that at all. So let's kill off all that speed, and you off. And you can just see how much ejection force we got out of that, because now we're travelling off in this way. So we're going to go relative. Now we're working on RCS alone here. So once again, I've come at this and we're on the bleeding night side as always. Yeah, see how it's just flailing now. Okay, towards the target. RCS. Oh, that's relative to the target, isn't it? So it's target. Okay. Docking ports on our arse as well, so we're going to have to turn around. But I want to get in really close to examine the target so we can choose the right node. You see. I think we're going to go on to one of the side nodes rather than the main node. Although really the tug will probably be easier to maneuver. Probably a wise choice. Yeah, because then this can station keep on the side, so. Okay. Kill rot. And then. Oh. Cool. That's pretty funky. Now let's get this guy positioned a bit, shall we? Now, where is north? Always fun to find. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, so that's facing north. That's not the bit I wanted. Alright, so yeah, we'll go on the end one just for... No, we'll go underneath, that's fine. Set that one as our target. Now, here's a mod. Here's a lovely mod. If you're having trouble, I'm using this because it's fun, but basically, this is part of the laser system. It has a docking thing. It edits the configuration file for the docking ports, the stock docking ports, and gives you this set of crosshairs. Now the white hair crosshairs you can see is coming into line with the main band. It means we're aligned on our planes. It's fine. And why isn't... My god, I forgot to put an ASAS on this. Which means we're going to have to use Killerot. That's unfortunate. Yeah, but we're actually in line now with that. sort of. So we're going to come across this way a bit. I think for safety we're going to put in the panels. Yeah, it should be fine. This thing does drain the battery a little bit, I think. No? Oh, okay. The other cameras do. Let's there it is. Ha! This is Funkalicious, is it not? Okay. I've got to remember the controls are backwards now. Okay. Yep, the controls are backwards. Oh, they are backwards. Stop. Okay, if I look at it this way, yeah? No, that doesn't work at all. That way. Oh, I'm powering the wrong way because I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm just a little bit moving backwards here because, yeah, this is another thing. If you're like trying to learn to dock, just out of being standard, put the docking port on the front of whatever the hell you're piloting, because it does make it easier, unless you're some space genius. Yeah, that's better actually. Cool. Then that way a bit. Let it line up. Nearly there. Nearly there. Always such a tricky little process. Alright, now we need to line up that way a little bit. Just a little bit. Forwards. Turn the lights on. Oh, come back. There they are. Oh, there it comes. Turn that off. Dock. Hey, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. We can turn that camera off. Just check out the connection from here. That's cool. Alright, and in fact we're going to separate for a second, undock, and with the RCS, kilowatts on, RCS please. Wow, that really did start to spin then, didn't it? Wow. Okay. Wasn't the cleverest of ideas, but fine. Let's just start to spin. Go ram it. Well, I fucked that up, bro. I'll cut back to when they're reconnected. Alright, that took only like a minute or so. But, alright, we're going to just attach our struts here. Make sure, if you're using the docking strut mod here, that you put them on both things you want to connect, because you want to link, and then you want to set as target. There we go. Yes. And the thing I did just now was unlinking. Usually I undock, reverse, then rotate, because by docking you basically you kill all of your various different directions, and you're perfectly aligned already, and you can just back off, rotate the direction you want, and then redock. But where we're docking in an L shape here, we gain spin, which is a bit weird. But let's go around into the day. Cool. Cool. And prograde, please, sir. And let's bring out those solar panels again. little bit upside down. Let's put you around the right way. Cool. There we have the second module of our space station created. The habitat module and crew up here. I'm gonna look into how to do the naming, because I mean that's really annoyed me that I haven't been able to name these guys properly yet. I'm stressing my ass off trying to do it, but unfortunately I was unable to successfully do so. I can turn the lights on, that's fine. But yeah, it's a nice house for him, and we need to do an EVA to check it. Of course, an EVA is an achievement bonus, and we've gained a few other achievement bonuses by being Kerbals in a flying machine. It's just checking over the automated tug, space tug. She's doing fine. It's done its job very well. Very well. Okay, and grab, and you're gonna go into the main science area actually. So are you. Cool. Our first Kerbal's living in space. Space. Da 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 dun dun. Of course, from now on we'll need. I think what I'll do is we'll have a main area section down here, then another node, and then we'll have branch arms off to make it like a two cross T shaped thing. Yeah, that'll be cool. I like this cupola. It's pretty cool. Right. Thank you for watching. This has been campaign mode. Please keep your suggestions coming. I do read most of the comments if I can. Some comments I miss until like later on, because like I don't actually get a notification, because I have all the notifications on, like, and I get them all emailed to me and stuff like that. And but you know, I look at them on my phone then. But sometimes for some reason some just don't. I'm not sure why. So yeah, do keep them coming. I do try and read. I do take a look at all the ideas, and ideas for mods are cool too. Yeah, and Kerbal names. If you actually know how in the current system you name a Kerbal, please do inform me. Yeah. Thank you for watching. This was Stimpy. This was Kerbal Space Program, and the missions were by you. Thank you. Bye.